Well, hello everyone and welcome to Cabin Fever Entertainment and our big virtual live quiz show here today on Saturday. Depends where you are in the world. Saturday evening right here in the UK, 8 p.m. and there is nothing else going on worth watching. Nothing. I think there's some rumour about some European song competition.
We're not even part of it anymore.
Nothing. Well, I hope you've all had a wonderful week so far. It's been a fascinating week again for all of us. Lots going on. Staying in. Wonderful. But we know most of you have joined us by now. For those of you that haven't, really simple format. We've got 6 rounds coming up by myself and the chaps who you're going to meet very shortly. Indeed, all you need is a paper and a pen, or paper and pencil, of course, to write your answers down as you go along and tick them off. Or you can just play, of course, by shouting out the answers and have a bit of fun. Now, key to this as well, to make it interactive, which we love, please use the comments as well. You've got the comments on the Facebook page and on YouTube. So we're available on both platforms. Just send your messages to us. We can see them. Tim will be putting them up on the screen as well, so we can see them as you go along. And we want to see what you put as well. So please talk to us. It is live completely, as you'll find out as it goes along. Trust me, anything can happen. It really can. So let's have a look who we got. Apart from myself, Pablo here in the beautiful city of Bristol. We also got my dear good friend up in Bonnie, Scotland, Mr. Andrew Kitchen. Hi, Andy.
Hello, Pablo. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Yes, lovely to see you all. Hopefully, Tim's got some better questions for you this week. On that note, I'll pass you over to Tim.
Wow, just like in and out stab. That was it. Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If you're watching in the United Kingdom, it is, of course, good evening. But if you're here with me in the United States of America, and of course, I'm based in Orlando, Florida, then good afternoon to you, because it's 3 o'clock here. Another 6 rounds coming your way. We've got some a nice variety. We've got quite a few people tuned in. So far, we're 36 people. Ooh, and growing. And I think we have a few new viewers this week, including the Eatons have joined us. Joff and Amber, yes. Everything... Hi. Yeah, everything I know and have forgotten is his fault. So if you think I'm a little bit crazy, I blame him, personally. But yes, no, Joff was my mentor for a long time when I worked on the cruise ships, and he's just managed to escape a cruise ship. He's been stranded at sea for months, entertaining the crew, as he's a cruise director, and now he's here, and hopefully watching, because I don't think he'd bother watching Eurovision. Maybe Britain's Got Talent, but I don't think he'd watch the Eurovision. But either way, I digress. More about that later. So that's it for me, so let's head over to Pablo to get things rolling.
Thank you very much, Tim. Now, Tim did mention, of course, remember this crazy modern world that we live in. You can just record it, any of these programs. You can watch it later without the adverts. So there's no point watching it live because you just got adverts after adverts, and who wants to listen to Graham Norton anyway? Right. Okay. So round number 1, it is general knowledge to start off with. Here we go.
Round 1.
Okay, right. It is round number 1, as I mentioned, and it is general knowledge as he stretches over. There we go. That actually takes me a lot of effort to stretch over.
Poor fellow.
Terrible. There we go. All right, so questions will come up on the screen, and then the answer will come up after around 20 seconds or so, okay? There is a bit of lag time, so we like to give you that extra time with your answers. Pop them up on the screen. Here we go. Question number 1. Let's have a look. Which one of the Beatles walked barefoot on the Abbey Road album cover? Which one of the Beatles walked barefoot on the Abbey Road album cover? Now, I know my mum and dad are watching this one, so they should get this. No pressure.
Well, it's definitely one of them.
I know another good fan. Yes, Mr. Atwood, Darren Atwood. He loves the Beatles, obsessed with them. So, hi, Darren and Hayley, by the way. And Dom. Hello, Dom. See, just saw you here. Can't believe you're not watching Eurovision, Dom. You're obsessed. Okay, any ideas?
The whole team together.
You're a big Beatles fan, Andy. Any ideas?
Me? Yes, I know this one because it caused the controversy, saying that this particular band member apparently had been killed and then replaced by someone else, and that was meant to symbolise it.
Oh.
Well,
so wow. Okay.
It's a great way to start the quiz. Thanks, Andy. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Andy.
It was just one of these weird conspiracy things that happened, Anyway, my answer to it is going to be Paul McCartney.
Do you know what? A lot of people have put John, but The correct answer is Paul McCartney. Well done, Andy. Yep, Paul McCartney went barefooted on that very, very famous album cover. Okay, question number 2. Let's have a look. According to the Queen of Hearts in Alice in Wonderland, what kind of food is eaten tomorrow, yesterday, but never today? So according to the Queen of Hearts in Alice in Wonderland, what kind of food is eaten tomorrow, yesterday, but never today? It's a very popular food. It's something that you can put on your bread. Something on bread, toast. Any ideas? The guesses keep the guesses coming in. So something put on bread or toast, anything like that. Tim, let's go to you this time. Any ideas on this one?
I don't know. Fried egg?
Well, Dominic got this one right, actually. Well done. It's jam. Yes, jam.
My favourite answer Pablo, my favourite answer that came in actually was from Sue, and obviously with your clues saying it's something you put on toast, and she's put cake. Quite
cake.
Right.
Sue's bowl has just come up. Cake on bread. Sue, you're crazy. Living on the air. Yes, there we go. So jam or jelly is the answer. All right.
There we go.
Let's move on to, there we go, finally, number 3.
Trying to do too many things.
I'm never. What is Swahili the word for in journey? So what is the Swahili word for journey? So Swahili, there is a word for journey, and you all know it. It's a really famous word. You're going to be like, I never give hard questions. What is the Swahili word for journey? And trust me, you'll know this. Andy,
okay.
What do you think?
Not a clue. Travel. I have no idea.
I know you've been to South Africa recently. I know it's nearish, so I just wondered if you... Anything? No. Okay. A few different answers coming in. Someone's put trip. David, no. It's something that you'd like to do if you see a lot of animals. The correct answer, journey, no. It's safari. Safari.
Oh,
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yes, there we go. Safari. All right. Moving on. Question number 4. Question 4. What capital city was visited by the most tourists in 2019? All right, I will tell you for this one as a clue. It is an Asian capital city. It's in Asia, and it was the most visited city in the world, full stop, regardless being capital or not. So, capital city, the most visited by most tourists in 2019. Have a think of this one. I've been here a few times. It's a crazy city. I think Andy has been here, possibly. I'm not sure about Tim. Have you been here? Correct answer then. A few different answers coming in, I can see. So keep them coming. Remember, keep your guesses coming on this. Which capital city? Let us know what you think. It's not Singapore. No. Not too far from there. It's actually the capital of Thailand, Bangkok. Yep, Bangkok.
Chris got it right. Chris Lawrence.
City. Well done.
Well done to you.
Sorry, Dom. Okay, and your last question from this round, number 5. How many minutes long is a rugby union match? How many minutes long is a rugby union match? I've got the answers flying up now. I can see Delhi think, no. How many minutes long is a rugby union match? Have a think. Now, of course, I appreciate rugby union, not massive in the States, but very big in the UK, Europe, and Australia. So how many minutes long? I know Andy is going to know this straight away.
I agree with Samantha.
I should.
Well, Andy got taught by one of the rugby union greats, Tim. And I know, Tim, you are a massive rugby union fan.
Huge.
So if I said hate them, apart from the war, it would mean nothing to you, would it?
Not a clue. Not a clue.
No. Tim, any ideas? How long is a rugby union match?
I don't know, 15 minutes?
Well, David's got 85. That's close. Sarah, Sarah, welcome back. She's put 90. It's not 90. That's a soccer match or football, as the rest of the world call it. Mr. Atwood knows this one. I'm sure you do, Darren. It's 80. 80 minutes long. 80, yes. Now, just before we move on to round 2, I mentioned Sarah there. Now, Sarah, she is one of the team that works at Orlando Disney World, the Magic Kingdom there. I believe one of the managers there. We did a private quiz show for them yesterday. We had a fabulous time, and I know they had a fabulous time as well. So I will put it out there now. If anyone would like to have a private viewing or a private quiz show, we are now doing that as well. So just go onto the website and you can see the full details there if you'd like to do a private quiz show with us. All right, moving on then to round number 2.
Round 2.
Go.
Right, here we go with round number 2. In fact, before we start round number 2, today's a very, very special day in my household. Now, feel free, in fact, if you really fancy putting loads of comments coming in on Facebook, YouTube, everything, keep the comments flooding in because it is my better half's birthday today. Yes, it's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
She's now all embarrassed in the background, and I think I'll probably pay for that. But yes, it is Jess's birthday today. So if you fancy saying happy birthday to her, then by all means, please do so. Anyway, moving into round number 2. Round number 2 this week from myself is going to be movie posters or movie box covers. So all you have to do is very simply name the movie. You have 20 seconds before the answer is revealed. Best of luck. Here we go.
Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.
Right, there you go. That was the movie posters round. By the look of things, people did very well, especially on Chicago. Yeah, thank you so much for all the messages that have come in. We've got Jess blushing in the background now. But guess what? There's actually another birthday mention as well, because one of our regulars right from the get-go, who has admittedly been missing for the last 2 weeks, but it's her birthday today as well. Nikki, who's always been joining in with all of our stuff. Yes, it's Nikki's birthday. happy birthday. I hope you're having a fantastic day, whatever you're up to. Anyway, that is this round here from myself. I'm going to hand you over to Tim for round number 3.
Round 3.
Welcome back indeed to, yes, round number 3. And here we go. Round number 3 brings us back to general knowledge. So we'll see how you all do with this one. Now I know Joff was hoping for some question on the Pompies, a football supporter, Southampton, but sorry, Joff, got nothing for you. But I do have 5 other random questions of good old general knowledge to tantalise those brain cells. So let's get crack-a-lackin', shall we, with question number 1, which is, who played Bert in Mary Poppins? So start off nice and easy. Who played Bert in Mary Poppins? Now, I'm trying to give you a couple of easy ones because if this is your first time joining us here on the show, I always get a flurry of people very upset that apparently my rounds are incredibly difficult. So I thought we'd start off easy. So who played Bert in Mary Poppins? So we've got a few things here. We've got Joff saying hi to Tam. Okay, so Samantha's jumping in there saying Dick Van Dyke, as is Sarah O, Eric, Kay, Chris Lawrence. They're all in agreement. So I'm not even going to bother going to the other two, Waldorf and Statler over there. It is indeed Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke is the correct answer for question number 1. There we go.
Tim.
Yes.
Can I just say, I just saw a comment as well, a private one from a friend, and I laughed as well. It just shows how much Tim knows about football. He said, apart from Pompies, which it's not, but anyway, he said Southampton. Pompies, Portsmouth.
Oh, that's it,
anyway,
yeah. I never listened to Joff much. Explains a lot. So there you go, Portsmouth. Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, moving on. Sports. Question number 2. Which company developed the Pentium processor for computers? Once again, which company developed the Pentium processor for computers?
Tim.
Joff saying he didn't want to say anything. That'd be a first, Joff.
Yeah. It's very nice.
There we go. We've got a few people pop in with a few answers here. All right, so, gentlemen, what do you reckon over there? Andy, what do you reckon?
I have no idea. Is it Intel or something? That's all I'm going to get from the adverts. No idea.
All right. Well, we got some people. We've got a mixture of answers here. We've got Intel. We've got Apple. We've got HP. Pablo Mole said Darren. CB11. I think we've got someone from Star Wars joining us. CB199095. It's like R2D2's distant cousin. Actually, I think that's my sister-in-law, Christy. Hi, Christy. Well, the correct answer is, in fact, Intel. Yes, it is Intel. Yeah, Intel Pentium processors. So there you go.
Right.
Quite right. Okay, moving on to question number 3, which is this. K is the chemical symbol for what? Once again, K is the chemical symbol for what?
Bizarrely, I think I know this.
Yeah, I was never any good at science, so...
Neither was I.
I hated science.
Definitely was not my strong point. Nor was math. Or English.
No math. No.
Or PE. Yeah,
No, I love
school.
PE.
Wasn't very good at school. Just generally around. Anyway, so K is the chemical symbol for what? Okay, what do you reckon, Pablo?
I actually know this one. It's potassium by any chance.
Potassium. Well, we got quite a few people chirping in saying potassium. Eric says krypton.
Kellogg's cereal.
R2D2's cousin says Kellogg's cereal. Kryptonite. And Theo said life. Apparently. That's my son downstairs. So iPad down, iPad down. Oh no, iPad is crashed. All right, the correct answer is potassium. Yes, so if you answered potassium, then you've got 1 point there. 1 point correct. All right, moving on to your next one here. Question number 4 is, what is the name of the clockwork device used by musicians to keep time? Once again, what is the name of the clockwork device used by musicians to keep time? So, what is the name of the clockwork device used by musicians to keep time? All right, so we've got them chirping in here. All right. Andy, what do you reckon?
It's a bit of a guess. I'm going with metronome, but I'm not sure if that's right. It's the wee ticky thing, isn't it?
Yes, the most descriptive way of saying it. The wee ticky thing. Yes, in fact, the wee ticky thing, otherwise known to the modern world as the metronome, is the correct answer. So again, answers
I'm
popping in
very
there.
impressed with that, Andy. I'm very impressed.
Or as Joff says, Jim. That's a reference to Jim Barnett. He is the ticky thing. Yes.
Jim Barnett,
Musical
yes.
Yes, remember Jim Barnett?
Yes.
Yes. The man,
I
the
do,
wonderful,
yeah.
the giant moustache. Anyway, moving on. Final question here for round 3 is question number 5. And that is, for how many years was Robinson Crusoe shipwrecked for? Ooh, couldn't go the entire round without having a difficult question. For how many years was Robinson Crusoe shipwrecked for? David Gibson says, easier this round. Phew. Obviously, there's a lag between this last question started and when that came in. But
Well, to be fair, again, David's my neighbour, and he got apparently they got absolutely slaughtered in the movie posters round. So obviously they've got an active social life. So at least he's enjoying this round.
yeah. Well, that's good. I think quite a few people struggled with that. I got a lot of comments I saw coming in here from both Facebook and YouTube saying they struggled with your movie posters one. Apart from Chicago. I think everyone got Chicago. But right here, let's have a look. For how many years was Robinson Crusoe shipwrecked for? We've got a wide variety here. We've got from 4, 25. Not as many as Joe Exotic will be in prison. Love it. That's the best answer yet. Not enough. K Green says 17. We've got 5. Don't know. Don't care. All right, Andy, give us a number.
32.
32, Pablo?
I thought it was going to be close. 33, I'm going to go with,
33.
weirdly enough.
Well, I can tell you that the correct answer is, in fact, 28. So 28. So Chris Lawrence, you were very close there. Very close. So
Did anyone get that? Because that was ridiculous.
Having a quick scroll through, no, there's a few people that got close. David Hewitt said 25. Chris Lawrence said 27, and they were the closest. Everyone else, I think, gave up and has gone for another drink. Good for you. It is Saturday night. Do it. All right. So that concludes round number 3. I hear you give a little woohoo of joy. And right now, we're going to play the little jingle and go to round number 4.
Round 4.
Welcome to round 4. Okay. 5 questions coming up again. So I'm just laughing at something that you can't hear or see, luckily. So it's a little bit different. This is a visual round this time. I'm going to show you famous people, celebrities, when they were younger. Believe it or not, they were children before they became old. And you've got to try and guess who they are. Can you believe that, Tim?
No. I felt like I was born this way.
Right then. Here we go then with number 1. Number 1. Let's have a look. Who we've got. Who is this? Let's have a look at that face there.
Okay.
Yes. Who do we think that? Very famous actor.
Oh.
Very worldwide famous.
Okay. I think...
Worldwide famous
maybe.
actor.
I am notoriously bad at these normally, but I think I may have a...
You may have a clue. Okay, I'm going to go to Andy, because Andy looks a bit pensive looking on the... You can see him there. Stroking his chin in a very genie kind of way. Andy, who do you think?
Does he have a golden voice?
He does.
Yeah, in that case, I know who it is, so we can go over to Tim then.
Yeah, I guess. Should he be... should he be narrating
someone
2020?
I think yes.
Yes.
Oh no.
No, Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson.
No.
No. We're saying that Samuel L. Jackson should be narrating 2020 because, well, it's Morgan Freeman. We're guessing, right? So, but what we're saying is that Morgan Freeman should be narrating everything, but for this year, it has to be Samuel L. Jackson because only he can swear as much as is necessary to describe 2020.
That is true.
Eloquently put, Andy.
Well, the answers on here are ranging from Will Smith, Sidney Poitier, God, David, which he did play God twice, actually.
Not enough. It's
got
not
lots
enough.
of different ones on it. Yeah, someone's put Jude Law. Yeah. So the correct answer is Morgan Freeman.
Hey!
Yes. There we go. Hey, well done if you got that. All right, second famous face coming up.
Ooh.
All right, who's this young lady?
Nah, you lost me again.
Okay, I will tell you, she is British.
Oh,
She's from
Didn't
London,
help.
very London,
The Queen.
very London. Singer.
Not the Queen.
So I'll say
Or is it Queen?
from London, singer. Have a little bit more time to think about these. I know sometimes you need to get a close look. I know what it was like on the ships, people fighting over each other to have a look at the photo and telling people to sit down. You haven't got to worry about that. You can just put it on your TV and look.
Samantha's just come in and saying it's Carol Baskins. You're absolutely obsessed, Samantha.
It's not Carol Baskin. Now,
Joff's been
Dominic
drinking.
David, both Davids. It's not Tracy Beaker. It's not Ruby Wax. No, it's Singer. A lot have gone with Amy Winehouse as well with this. Yep, so the correct answer is Amy Winehouse. Yes. Had a very sad life as an adult, unfortunately. Okay, moving on then to our third one. Let's have a look. Aha! Right. Who is this handsome young gentleman here? He went on to become a worldwide famous actor.
Joffy.
I can't. Well, funny enough, they've got a similar hairstyle.
Yeah.
I can't say too much about giving him away, but he is from the United Kingdom, without saying which country, that will give it away. He is from the UK. Very famous actor. You all know him.
I think David's got it.
Starred many films.
I think I've met him a fair few times from a hotel I worked in years ago.
Really? Oh, I think you have. I think you've got a very good story about him. He does like his golf, or did like his golf anyway. So David's come in with a very good answer. Well done, David, because you got it. Yeah. Few people. Yeah. Tam, well done. The correct answer, Andy. Who is it?
It's got to be Sean Connery.
Let's have a look.
Yes.
It is. Yeah.
Yes, we got that correct.
Sean Connery, great man, great actor.
Yeah.
Very
My
nice.
favourite Bond. Favourite Bond.
Yes. Him and I like Roger Moore as well, just because they're feel-good films. But Sean Connery was, brilliant Bond. When they were allowed to do things that Bond did, they couldn't do half the things that he did now.
No chance.
Fear of every kind of sexist reprisal ever. All right, moving on. Next one. There we are. I'm going to give no clues on that one. No clues. There we are.
I don't think they've changed that much, to be honest.
No, exactly. That's why I don't think you need any clues. Mind you, it was only taken last year. Who is that? Who do we think? It looks a bit like Andy. Andy used to look a bit
I was going to say Justin Bieber.
Okay, I don't look like either of these people. If I'm right in who I think it is.
Okay, keep your answer. Right. David is killing us. Good. Team David. Matt Damon. 2 teams have gone with Matt Damon. Zara Tindall. No. It's not Zara, David. Keep the guesses coming on there.
Right. I'm going with exactly what Darren and Pauline have been saying as well. I think that they're on the right lines on this one.
Okay, a lot are going with Mr. Atwood. I see. Yeah, a lot have gone with Matt Damon. Joff got set back Roger Moore. No one wears a safari suit like Mr. Moore. Very right. Those white suits are incredible as well. They used to wear. Right. Well, the correct answer then, Andy. You're going to go with who? I'm
going to go with Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Tim?
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that as well.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look.
Yes. Well done, everyone.
It's Mr. Pitt. Brad Pitt. Smelly Pitts, as he's known as. Okay, moving on to the last one. I don't know. Here we go. Who's that?
Ooh.
No clues.
You're right. I recognise the eyes, but
So do I.
I can't.
No clues on this one. See if you get it. Have a look.
See as the answers start coming in.
I'm going to wait, intrigued. Pop your answers down, guys. We want to see what you think, who you think this is. And like I said, no clues on this one whatsoever.
Ah, yes. Okay. Oh, they're popping in fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gone with that. Actually. I was going to go a totally different direction with this one, but I think the crowds might be right on this one.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a few different answers coming in here. Yeah, I think the majority are going with the right answer, actually. Yeah, David, well done. Tab, Run, Forest, Run. The correct answer is, I think both you guys are going to go with him as well. It's the brilliant, one of my favourite actors, Tom Hanks.
Brilliant.
Yes. You can see it's him, right?
Absolutely.
No, I was seriously wrong. I was well. I actually originally thought it might be Alan Rickman of all people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Do you
see
know
that.
what's funny you should say that? I had an Alan Rickman picture when he was younger. I was going to put it on. But yeah, there you go. Okay, that's it. That's the end of my round. So moving on then to round number 5, up to Mr. Andy.
Round 5.
We're live.
Yes.
Are we live?
Are we live? Yeah, I have a habit of just speaking when we're not live or asking questions when we are live. Usually that question is, are we live? Anyway, apparently we're live right now. So I'm going to go into round number 5, which is it's general knowledge. So you've got 5 general knowledge questions, 20 seconds to answer. Here we go with question number 1. So question number 1, with which swimming stroke do races begin in the water? So with which swimming stroke do races begin in the water? Oh, Pablo's had enough of that question. That was it.
He's just dropped out again.
I didn't like that. I don't like swimming. I know I'm lying.
He likes to float. That's what potatoes normally do. Or sink, like a spud.
Love it. So the question was, with which swimming stroke do races begin in the water? We've got a couple of answers start coming in. We've got just about every swimming stroke imaginable coming in.
Yeah.
Pablo, what do you reckon? What swimming stroke do you reckon it is?
I think it's the is it breaststroke?
It's not, I'm afraid. No. Tim, what do you reckon?
Isn't it backstroke?
Yes, well done. Yes, Tim, you get the point.
Yes.
It is the backstroke. Well done. Oh, the answers started coming in now with everyone saying backstroke. There is a bit of a delay, a bit more of a delay on Facebook today than there is on YouTube. Anyway, moving into question number 2. Question number 2, and this was turned into a great movie starring Ewan McGregor. Which rogue trader brought about the downfall of Barings Bank? So which rogue trader brought about the downfall of Barings Bank? And again, brilliant film. Actually, I really enjoyed it.
That's tricky.
Joff saying, what's the backstalk, by the way? I think there was maybe a spelling error about it.
Instantly, again, I forgot to take off the automatic appear, so it's just brought up the answer for us. So there you go.
Every time.
Every time. It is Nick Leeson. Nick Leeson brought down Barings Bank.
There's one tip here, Andy. Just take off. It's one slide, so find it, delete it, and then amend it in the template.
It's not even one slide. It's just one animation. It's the easiest thing. But anyway, right. The next question number 3. How many notes are there in an octave? So how many notes are there in an octave?
3 too many.
So, 3 too many.
The rest, they're just unnecessary.
I'd imagine this would be, for a musician or a singer or someone, this would be an easy question. But if I hadn't written the question, I wouldn't have a clue. Pablo, do you reckon you know it?
Is it 5?
You think 5? Tim, what do you reckon?
8.
Oh, you sounded very confident with that. You sound like you know exactly what you're doing. Loads of answers. The majority of answers coming in is 8. And the answer we're looking for is, funnily enough, it's 8.
Yay!
I know.
Oh, look at that. I've got Joff, Leroy, and Sarah all in a row. How about that? Look, the whole team's here now.
Right, here we go then. On to question number 4.
Okay.
Question number 4. What name is given to a baby pigeon? So what name is given to a baby pigeon? And I don't mean, like Brian or something like that. So,
Brian the baby pigeon.
you never
Ryan
know.
the-
So what name is given to a baby pigeon?
Oh,
I don't know, a mini poop machine.
A mini poop machine. Close, but not quite right. I love it. Sarah's just saying Steve. Steve, the baby pigeon.
We've got
Mr.
Alfred.
We've got Mr. Egg, Joff. I love it. Pablo, do you reckon you know the answer to this one then? Flying Ratchet.
do you know what? I've got no idea. I've literally got a baby pigeon. No idea. I've never seen a baby pigeon ever.
They exist. Do you know how I know they
Do
exist?
they?
Yeah, because there's
No.
bigger pigeons. They're not just born huge.
You don't know that.
That is true. Okay, that's true. A piglet, a hole, a city chicken. Anyway, the answer we're looking for the name of a baby pigeon is a squab. A squab is the answer we're looking for. A squab.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's true. It's a squab.
And they
You
complain
turned to
about
Tim.
exactly. I was
Ridiculous.
gonna say they complain about my questions. Henry saying breakfast.
I think you'll find that Kathleen Hawkins will have my back on this one because she got it absolutely spot on. Anyway, out of everyone. Anyway, the last, fifth and final question from myself is, in which team game do you try to move backwards all the time? So in which team game do you try to move backwards all the time?
Currently it's called Life.
yeah, pretty much.
Backwards.
So in which team game do you try to move backwards all the time? Now, actually, just to let you know, after this, we've got a little bit of a treat for you, another video from my young cousin. But anyway, what do you reckon, Tim? Any ideas? What team game do you try to move backwards all the time? We've got golf. So we've got some answers coming in rugby, rowing. To be fair, rowing, you're facing backwards, but at the same time, you're still moving forwards. Rugby, you only pass the ball backwards. You still move forwards in the game. Golf, yeah, no idea on that one. What do you reckon, Tim? Any ideas?
You know, I'm the
well done.
sportiest one up here, and I don't want to give the answer away.
Pablo,
I
any
like
ideas?
Pauline's answer. Pauline's answer, I like.
Pauline has nailed it.
She has.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yep.
And Eric as well. Yep. Eric, Pauline, Kate, you're all correct. Yes, it is tug of war. Well done, tug of war.
Tag of war. Well done.
Ridiculous.
We're back up backstroke. Right.
Oh.
So I'd love backstroke. You are moving backwards, but it's not a team game. So, on that one, unfortunately, we wouldn't give you the point. Anyway, that's the end of round number 5. So we've got a bit of a treat for you. Now, if you were watching last week, my young cousin Tom, he performed a magic trick for you that you can actually try at home yourselves. He's got another one for us this week. So all you need, Pablo's off again, he's had enough. So all you need to do is follow his instructions and see if the trick works for you. So this is Tom
That's
Bolton,
magic.
Tom Bolton Magician, if you want to follow him. Let's see his video.
Stop scrolling for just 2 seconds because I'm going to try and read your mind through the phone using the most followed Instagram account on Instagram, which is Instagram. Instagram posts daily pictures, daily videos, but we're just going to use just a few that will load just now. Okay, so all I want you to do is I want you to select any one of those coloured images that are on your screen. Once you've done that, I want you to move left or right to the nearest black and white image. Once you've done that, I want you to move up or down to the nearest coloured image. A couple more steps. Next, I want you to move diagonal to the nearest black and white image. And last but not least, I'm going to give you a choice. You can either move down or to the right to the nearest coloured image. And once you're on that image, I want you to remember exactly what it is. I'm now going to try and work out which one you're thinking of. Okay, I think I have an idea. Is the image you're thinking of by any chance David Dobrik eating watermelon? If I got it right, let me know in the comments below.
There you are. That was Tom Bolton, a magician based in Durham. So once the lockdown's all over and he's back up and running, check out the Magic Corner in Durham. He does brilliant close-up shows. He's a fantastic up-and-coming magician. So yeah, if you want to follow him, again, Tom Bolton Magician. Anyway, that's enough for me. I'm going to hand you over to Tim for our final round of the evening.
Round 6.
All right, welcome to the final round of the day. That is round number 6, ladies and gentlemen. And our final round is an audio round. Yes, it's a music round here. And we've got 5 questions for you once again. But on the... Oh, Pablo's back. There you go. I thought you'd left. Off he goes on his toes. Off for a wee, I suppose. I could be wrong, I must admit. He could be going for a... Anyway, so we're going to do 5 questions here. And if you haven't done this with us before, we are going to be playing about a 30-second clip, about 30 seconds, and you're going to hear it backwards, in reverse. As always, chirp in the comments there if you think you know what the answers are. Pop them in there. If you don't, well... answer anyway, we'll have a laugh at your expense. Now, people tend to either be amazingly good at this or really bad and not get a single one. So we'll just see how it rolls. So with that being said, question number 1's coming up, and question 1 sounds backwards. Let me just make sure the volume's at the right place.
Before you play it, Tim, can I just check, because this is the round that is notoriously bad for me speaking and not realizing we're live. Can I speak, and can they hear me when this plays?
Yes, they can hear you when it plays, Andy. Thank you for checking.
I'll mute
we are
myself
live.
now, I can
This is
listen
Big
to it.
Brother. Don't swear. Okay. Awful. What a bunch of amateurs. All right. Anyway, here we go. With
me.
your first question, sounds like this. All right, so the answers are starting to pop in now. So, gentlemen, what do we think? Let's start with Andy. You are live. Please do not swear.
I'm live. No, don't worry. I'm muting myself this time because last time you did this round, I destroyed it for you by accident. I only heard a little bit because there's a big delay, and I'm on the Facebook thing listening. So I can only go with the comments coming in. So I'm going to go with the majority. Pretty Woman, Roy Orbison.
Let's have a listen to it, going backwards and then in its forward format. That takes us on then to question number 2. So the majority of you got that one. Quite a few of you got that one.
Yeah.
There was a couple of alternative answers there. Born to Run we had as well. But most of you, you had Pretty Woman. So well done to you. So that obviously wasn't hard enough. That's good. We can move on.
Tim, what we were saying during Tom, when he was doing his video there, when we had a little chat in the background, and we're saying that today's been brilliant because everyone's been sending funny answers if you don't know the answer. Keep this coming in. It's not serious. Please keep the dodgy answers and the weirdness happening. We love it. So anyway, sorry.
This is not your regular pub quiz, as you may have established by now if you've just tuned in today. Anyway, and we're proud of it. Here we go. Question number 2 sounds like this. All right, well, we got a few coming in here. We got Joff saying Tito Futi. We got Eric saying Hound. I guess it's Hound Dog. Sue saying Jailhouse Rick. Samantha saying Hound Dog. A Night Once the Gin's Kicked In. Blue Suede Shoes, Jailhouse Rock. This reminds me of Ship Days. We've got a lot of people saying Blue Suede Shoes, Rock, Gilkowski. I'm loving the spelling errors today as well. It's making us feel better because normally it's us making all the errors, but we got Tam to proofread it today. Smart. So there we go. So the correct answer, let's have a listen to it going forwards, or backwards, and then forwards. Let's see. Oh yeah. Bum bum.
Walking through a party in
The county jail. Jailhouse Rock is for the point. Great song, great song. Also appears in Blues Brothers, which is definitely one of my favourite movies of all time. Do love it. All right, let's move on now to question number 3. Backwards, it sounds like this. Alright, so the first one in there was Joff saying, boys back in town. Dominic agrees with him, as does Sue and Eric and Pauline. Flash Frame saying the girls are out of town. Like it. Leroy saying boys are back in town. So yeah, it seems to be a good general consensus here. Everyone at the moment is popping in with the same answer. And I can tell you, that's because it is right. So let's have a listen to it once more, going backwards. Oh yeah. Boys are back in town is for the point for number 3 here today. Alright, so question number 4 backwards goes like this. So, Joff, the master of quizzes, was the first one in there, saying like a virgin. We've also, or like virgin. I don't know whether you're like, is it you like virgin or like a virgin? Anyway, we've got Subal saying like a virgin. Haley's just going virgin, like a virgin. Joe Litaxi says Dave Hewitt. Like a Sergin says R2D2's cousin. Lots of different answers coming in. Like a sturgeon, like a... I can't even read that one. But either way, let's have a listen to it going forwards. So this is what you heard. And then going forwards. Sometimes, Joff. But yes, that is the correct answer. Like a virgin. Reminds me of that 80s night. God, I don't miss that. Alright, so there we go. That was question number 4. Which brings on to our final question for round number 6. That is question 5 of this round. And here we go. Sounds like this. Okay, we got R2D2's cousin in first, saying burn baby burn. We got Joff saying burn baby burn. Disco Inferno. I can't even keep up. I'm seeing the comments, just so you understand. I get both YouTube and Facebook in one column, so I'm getting everything popping up, and I'm trying to keep up to bring them up on the screen. Doesn't always work out. But yeah, so many of you are basically saying from the Olympus Rocks Parade. Quite right, Sarah. Do the choreo. There's not enough space. Plus, I don't have my Bacchus outfit. But here we go. This is what it sounded like going backwards and then forwards. Yeah. So that is quite right. It was Disco Inferno. There's a great one. So well done. If you put down Disco Inferno, which is the correct title, or some of you put Burn Baby Burn, then we'll give you the point either way. So that was that. So well done to all of you who got that question right. Now, before I hand it over to Andy to Pablo to wrap up here today, don't know what day of the week it is. First of all, if you have been here before, you know that sometimes we have an additional bonus question for you. For those of you who haven't been here yet, you won't know it. But we use my son, Theodore. He likes to do a little question and a bit of a joke for you as well. So for the bonus point here today, ladies and gentlemen, once again, please welcome Theo.
He's got a lot to say, he'll chat all day. He's Theo.
Let's chat! Hi, I'm Theo. I'm gonna describe a movie. There's two sisters and a snowman and a reindeer. They live somewhere that's really cold. At the beginning, they saw somebody white had a orange nose like a carrot, and that has white inside and black outside, with sticks at the top and brown feet at the bottom. And they have really good music. It's Frozen. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Little old lady.
Little old lady who?
I didn't know you could yodel.
And there you have it. Yes, that was young Theo doing his thing. So bonus question, so if you got the answer there, it was Frozen, of course, he was trying to describe, and then his little joke, just because he can. So there we go. Thank you for that. And right now I'm going to hand it back over to Pablo to wrap things up. Oh, why can't I hear you?
I think Pablo's muted himself, but...
There you go. I've unmuted you, Pablo. Don't worry, I've got it.
Done?
Yeah.
Hi. Well, nothing goes wrong here. Nothing goes wrong.
Nothing.
Thank you so much for joining us again, everyone. Hope you've had a wonderful time. Good bit of fun. We are back same time next week, next Saturday, of course, 8 p.m. As Tim's mentioned on here, I can read it going across, scrolling. Please share, like, of course, and follow us on our Facebook page. We have quizzes and brain teasers on there on a daily basis. Throughout the week, lots going on. Wednesday, we have Dominic, 12:30 UK time, Australian time, AEST 9:30. He has a daytime pub quiz. That's a lot of fun as well. Matthew, brilliant Matthew as well, will be doing one same time, 12:30 on Friday. In the evening, Andy is back next week. You're doing a Name That Tune, correct, Andy? 8 p.m.?
Yeah, 8 p.m. on Friday evening, back to Name That Tune. I don't expect anything up to date.
Awesome. And it's great. It's brilliant fun. Do not miss that. And then, as I said, we're back on Saturday at the same time at 8 o'clock. If you have any requests for any rounds, any type of topic or questions, anything like that, or anything you want to ask, please message us, as always, on our Facebook page. You can always catch us as well on the website as well. Lots more details on there for everything that's going on through the week. So for myself, it's thank you so much for joining. I'm going to just hand you quickly over to Andy.
Yeah, thank you, Pablo. No, again, thank you everyone for watching. We really hope you've enjoyed the show this evening. Yeah, as Pablo said, I'm back on Friday night after Matthew has done Friday afternoon and Dom has done Wednesday afternoon with a Name That Tune. So again, it will more likely be music from sort of the 60s up to about the maybe early noughties kind of era, but it will be fast-paced, a bit of fun, and just a bit of nonsense on Friday evening. Again, thank you so much for coming in with all the comments. Keep the comments coming in. Let us know how you got on with the scores. And yeah, that's all from me. So thank you for joining. Tim, over to you.
Thank you very much, Andy. Yeah, well, as just Echoing the other comments, thank you for joining us. Of course, we're always looking to continually expand our repertoire here throughout the week, as always, to keep everybody entertained. And we're looking at doing a new game show concept for you during the week. And we may attempt it this coming week, if not the following week. But basically, to give you a brief overview, it's going to be YouTube versus Facebook. Because, of course, you can watch us live on either platform. And one of us will host it, and then one will be the team captain of Facebook, and one will be the team captain of YouTube. And so you will be able to help your team captain by answering in the comments on whichever platform you choose to join in, and try and beat the other platform. So it'll be Facebook versus YouTube. So we're working on that behind the scenes, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you that little bit of fun in the not too distant future. But otherwise, stay safe, enjoy your week, ladies and gentlemen, and we hope to see you back here, if not before, then next Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time or 3 p.m. Eastern here in the US of A. Pablo, over to you.
Yep, thank you very much. Pretty much everything what Tim just said there. Right, schools, guys, keep us updated. We'd like to see what you get as well, and who got the top score for this week. Thank you once again. Have a safe week. Bye-bye for now.
Yeah.
Bye.
Happy birthday to Katie for the other day. Happy birthday. Bye.
Happy birthday, guys. Bye.